Hey, so it's Heather, Danielle, psychic medium, and today we're going to talk about photo readings. So, photo readings are really awesome, okay? And especially if you're first starting out, it will just really help you connect, okay? Just because it will just help you really get those intuitive juices flowing. So, instead of just trying to connect to energy, you actually have a photo, and then you can kind of just allow your imagination to run wild. And that's when you start trusting yourself more because what you think is your imagination truly isn't. It's your intuition coming through, okay? Or your guides talking to you, or the person talking to the photo, right? Many different ways to get information, but we're not going to go into all of that. We're just going to go into how to do a photo reading. We're going to go into 3 myths about photo readings and then 4 tips that I have, okay? So first, how do you do it? You start off a photo reading just as you would any other reading. Get yourself in a centered, relaxed spot, maybe breathe. If you're able to do a meditation beforehand, that wouldn't be bad. And then you're going to set your intention, okay? Your intention just has to include what you intend to do. I intend to connect with this photo. And then who you're going to get the guidance from. I always do 100% love and light guidance to come through, okay? Just so that you know that you're connecting to a higher source energy, okay? So you have relaxed. You have taken a deep breath, okay? And now you're going to set your intention. My intention is to connect to this photo, and I only allow guidance from the beings of the highest truth and compassion, and that are made of only 100% love and light, okay? So you're just going to kind of grab it, look at it, and breathe, okay? And just as you would if you're connected to someone's energy, you're just going to connect to the photo. You're going to just pay attention to any kind of sensations or impressions that you get. If all of a suddenly, you know what I mean, your body, you start getting antsy, maybe they were an antsy person, okay? Or if you start hearing a name, maybe like even inside of your head, maybe start thinking about someone you know, maybe think about their name or how they were, you know, like, oh my gosh, they were always so funny and now I'm thinking about them. The person in the photo may be the same way, okay? So we're gonna go into a couple of those tips first, okay? The 4 tips. You're gonna use all of your senses. What do you smell when you look at the picture? You know what I mean? Do you smell birthday cake? You know what I mean? Was it around the time of their birthday that they took this picture? And by the way, that's this picture of me and my mom, okay? You know what I mean? And you're gonna, anything that you hear, right? Is there anything that you started thinking about? This is where tip 2 comes in, okay? Write down what you're getting, okay? So maybe, you know what I mean? And the reason why I say write it down because you're going to forget that you said it, okay? Sometimes information comes through very quickly, okay? And that's why you might want to start writing things down so that you don't forget them, okay? Next, go with whatever you feel, okay? If you're all of a sudden like, oh, well, I'm smelling baking, but you know what I mean? She's an older woman, so maybe she is a grandma. You know what I mean? I don't want to say that because that's too generic. No, go through it. Keep on going through with that because then it might lead to more better details, okay? And so that's kind of what you're going to do. So the first, you can use all your senses. The second one, you're going to write everything down. The third, you're going to go with whatever you have. Let your imagination run wild, okay? Fourth, you know what I mean? I would honestly start with just one person. Okay, I know I have 2 people here, but you have 2 different energies in the photo. Okay, 2 different. Like me and my mom were drastically different people. Okay, so just trying to start off with one person at first, so you only have that one energy. Okay, and then I actually said 4. Bonus tip. Okay, try to read for like your ancestors or you know what I mean, you know what I mean, those old photos and that kind of thing, and then ask other members of their family to try and verify it. Okay, you can even ask questions like, you know what I mean, are they past or are they alive? Okay, were they funny or were they serious? Okay, and then see which way that you're drawn. It's really going to help you understand what part is your intuition and what part is your ego. Okay, because the more that you listen to that voice, then the clearer it's going to be and the more it's going to differentiate. Okay, so the 3 myths about photo readings. Okay, the first one is it does not matter if you have a filter. It does not matter. You're not connecting to the filter. Okay, you are connecting to the energy of the person. You're connecting to the photo. You're not. It does not matter if they have. It does not matter if they have a filter. Okay. Basically, what happens is when you connect, even with a photo, with a person to person, doesn't matter, right? For a regular psychic reading, is that what I actually imagine is almost like like a cord coming out of my crown chakra. And when I set the intention, I want to connect to this person, I want to connect to this or this or this, then spirit just kind of plugs me into either like that person's energy, you know what I mean? Or that situation I want to connect to. And it's the same thing with the photo. Hey, spirit, I want to connect to the photo. And then they plug it in. Okay. So it doesn't matter if there's a filter. Second thing is, it doesn't matter if they're wearing sunglasses. It does not matter if they're wearing sunglasses. I know we kind of want to like stare at someone's eyes and we feel like we could see their soul. And for some people that works, okay? But just know that you don't have to have that, okay? You know what I mean? Could you, oh, especially with makeup too. Oh my gosh, that wasn't one of the tips that I had, but it doesn't matter if they're wearing a lot of makeup because you're not connecting to their makeup. They're not connecting to their bare face, okay? You're connecting to the energy of that person. You mean, could you imagine coming in and me saying, oh my God, you gotta clean all your makeup off before I could read you? No. Nope. You have to just remember setting the intention, and then it might throw you off, or you think it's throwing you off, but it's not, okay? Just go ahead, and if you want to, imagine them what they look like without makeup on, okay? And then just play around with it. It's about using your imagination so that you can get those intuitive juices flowing so that you can start paying attention to what voice is which inside your own mind, okay? And so then the third one, which I actually like the makeup one better, but the other one is no birthday is needed. Now, I know that you might be saying, Heather, why are you saying that? But I've seen that a lot. Post a photo of the person that you have a question about and post your birthday with it. What? You need my birthday to connect to my photo? No, you don't. You only need your birthday if you're connecting to like astrology or you want to do numerology and that kind of thing. And if you want to, then go ahead. But that's different than what we're talking about right now. So I hope this all makes sense. All right. Let's go over the steps one more time. First, you're going to relax. You're going to breathe. You're going to set the intention, right? Relax, breathe, intention. Yes. Okay. As soon as you connect, you're going to pay attention to any kind of impressions that you feel. And you're going to go through all of your 5 senses. Okay. What you see, hear, feel, right? Taste, smell. Like all of a sudden, I'm tasting alcohol, you know what I mean? Maybe they were a drinker, right? You never know, right? You got to play around with it a little bit, okay? And then you're going to write down the stuff so you don't forget, right? And then you're going to even go with things that might feel stupid and things that might seem silly, you know what I mean? That kind of thing. You're going to start with one person if you're still new, right? Because you have more than one energy, and you connect with people that maybe you don't know, maybe even past loved ones, that kind of thing. Ask them questions, you know what I mean? Ask yourself questions about this person, okay? Like if I was going to read this photo, are they related? You know what I mean? And, you know, what are they there to celebrate? You know what I mean? Are they celebrating a birthday? Are they celebrating an anniversary? Are they celebrating a birthday? Is it going to be her birthday they're celebrating, or this birthday? Okay. So sorry, this is actually this is like the first photo that I pulled out. Okay. And then doesn't matter if they have makeup on. Doesn't matter if they have filters on, okay? It doesn't matter if they have sunglasses on, and it does not matter if you give them a birthday or not, okay? So I hope this makes sense. And we're gonna be practicing more of these in my Facebook group, Rise Into Your Power, going into next week, okay? So I hope you have fun, and I hope you enjoy these tips, tricks, and Mythbusters, right? And I'll talk to you soon.